I wanted to start off the video with the beautiful skyline of Tulsa with the wonderful Oklahoma sunset behind it. I am Lynn Hernandez with Tulsa Rocks, and we are in front of the legendary church studios. Today is the grand opening. The beautiful church studios on the corner of 3rd and Trenton, or Leon Russell Boulevard, as it is now known. So we're going to walk inside. There's Freeway Cafe right across the street. There are so many musicians that are, when they come to Tulsa, they want to come by these studios now. And I'm just dying to know how many rock stars are going to be eating sausage, gravy, and biscuits across the street. A lot, I'm sure. First of all, the church studios, you can become a member. There's a sign right there. These beautiful new wooden double doors. That is where the gift shop is, and the girl's right there in the gift shop. We're going to walk in there in just a second. And these beautiful murals painted across the street. Here is the historical plaque right here on the corner. Okay. And the famous steps that go right up to those, again, beautiful double doors. The Church of the United Brethren in Christ, 1928. And also, okay, you can peek into the windows there. We're going to go in. It's a 3-story building. We can't go into all of it. We're going to hopefully we're going to talk to Teresa Knox, who went through this painstaking ordeal to renovate an old church to get it back to recording studio quality. I love these murals across the street, and of course one there of Leon Russell. And by the way, there's a new place called High Dive there, and there's some really cool boutique places. There's a record store right down the street there. The Church Studios, 304 Leon Russell Boulevard. And then there's that cool statue right here as you enter the church studios. Leon Russell, the master of space and time. Sadly, we lost him on November 13th, 2016. Wow, look at that. Isn't that just cool? I love the texture of the facade of the building. And okay, let's walk in here and see if we can say hi to Teresa. She's always so busy. Okay, here we go. Okay, there's Teresa. We're going to talk to her in a second. But here's this really cool sort of a timeline on the renovation of the building and what is on all the different floors. And then Leon Russell purchased it in 1972. Shelter Records. And this is a history of the church itself. 1915. So, there you go. And all these, look at this. Look at this entrance. How cool is that? And look, it's kind of hard to tell, but if you can see the art sculpture up there, the hanging sculpture. Right? How cool is that? And then as you look at it, I know this video is not doing it justice, but it's the church studios. It's really cool. Lots of cool pictures, artifacts, some of the famous canes that Leon Russell utilized, having been impacted by cerebral palsy. And the great Bob Dylan there. And cassette tapes. And I love that they utilize road cases to put some flowers on Leon Russell road cases. That's pretty cool. Okay, Teresa. I know you've talked about this all day to different kinds of people. So, I'm sure you do. So, Teresa Knox here, who put her heart, soul, and money into renovating this place. Tell us a little bit about what it was like to go through this process
Well, it was amazing. It was a long process, 5 years and 4 months, but who's counting, right? So,
during a pandemic.
yeah, absolutely. So, thank you so much. Thanks for being here. Um, and it was really rewarding. I mean, it was a challenge because we wanted to honor the 100-year, the church was built in 1915. So we wanted it to look like that, but its significance is Leon Russell. And so it had to have that 70s vibe. But of course, we know we got to make it modern for today's recording artist. But it was really an honor to work on this project. I love it. And today is exactly 50 years to the day that Leon Russell purchased this amazing church and turned it into a recording studio. And we never planned to do it open on this day. We were supposed to be done 2 years ago. And I was like, damn, I guess it's going to be March 1st. I was like, oh my gosh, it's March 1st, right? And so I love that today. And there's our deed over there. And it's, again, March 1st. So I love it. So.
It was serendipity.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I know that parts of this is roped off. We on a different Tulsa Rocks podcast, we saw the grand room. Is that what you're calling it? The recording room, right? The actual like ballroom area and that was under construction.
Yeah, well, it's the live room. That's the
Live room, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
it's the live room. It's the original sanctuary, and it's not really roped off. It's open, and it's pretty much done. It's a floating floor. We brought in 22 miles of wire. It's all of our copper is from Japan. I mean, it really is an amazing room. And then, of course, the control room is right there where the engineers are.
Can we go in there?
Yeah, sure. Except I'm not gonna. You want to walk up there and look?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Dan is up there and some other people. I have some staff members around the corner. I know that's not very exciting, but I'm receptionist today, and I'm tracking everyone that's walking in. So.
I mean, rock and roll royalty, music royalty has come through these doors back when Leon was here and operating it, and I'm sure you'll get a lot of that now that it's back open. And once the word spreads, if it hasn't already, in the music community that the church studios in Tulsa, Leon Russell's place is back open, so I'm sure you'll see a lot of that coming up, people coming in here as well. So what do you have in plan for the public?
Well, again, first and foremost, we are a recording studio, and as you said, so many people came through these doors in the mid-'70s. Of course, the biggest artist to get discovered here is probably Tom Petty, but so many other people hung out here, recorded here, Eric Clapton, and I mean, the list goes on and on. Willie Nelson, Kansas, Bob Marley.
J. Cale, of course.
Yeah, of course, J.J. Cale. He even lived in a house over here, Freddie King, Dwight Twilley, and so many of the Tulsa Sound guys. And so, but when Leon had it, you really needed to know someone to get in the doors. That's why he had those huge portholes in the front door, and we put those back in. They were gutted out in 1980, but they wanted to see who was trying to get in because, like Phoebe Snow, she hitchhiked from New York City to Tulsa to try to get signed on the Shelter Records label, and that's pretty amazing. But
that's dedication.
That is dedication. And there was a look at Tom Petty. I mean, he stopped in Tulsa to learn all about, he heard about Denny Cordell and Leon Russell, and I think that's pretty amazing. But the original church in 1915 was very welcoming, open. This was a new city. This was a new neighborhood that was emerging. So we're kind of doing a hybrid model of, we can let artists record and protect the integrity of that process while letting the general public come in, see this exhibit that we have. We're going to be rotating it. We have a 5,000 piece collection. I've been collecting Leon Russell memorabilia since I was 8 years old. In fact, that Slurpee cup over there was my very first thing.
You're a super fan.
Yeah, I'm a super fan. And it really is I was just so proud of all the artists that came out of my hometown. So.
Okay, so website, and you have a podcast too, right?
Yes, so our website is pretty easy, churchstudio.com. We have a podcast. Probably where a lot of people engage with us is on YouTube. I've conducted over 260 interviews. I just put a few out. Most of them are for archival purposes. But again, when Kenny Loggins was here recently, he stayed with me at Harwelden Mansion, and I got to interview him. So he's in it's called Legends. And so Air Supply, I mean, I've interviewed so many different people, and we have many more to come that are scheduled to record of what I consider legacy artists.
Okay, before my battery in my phone dies, I'm going to run through here and get some good video. And thank you for having us here on your grand opening.
No, thanks. I love your show. Thanks.
Thank you, Teresa. So here we go. All right, I showed you the main entrance already, and I got to show you this real quick. I know it's dark out, but there is an outdoor patio. And check it out, a little stage right there. I can already see some really cool musicians and having a really nice evening with the city of Tulsa in the background there and having a cocktail or two and enjoying some live music. Okay, so there is upstairs. And again, just super cool. Some gold plaques from the tractors and really cool memorabilia there, Leon with Bob Dylan, and really cool picture of Leon Russell there. And then some artifacts like Teresa was talking about. Okay, and a lot to see, but I'm going to walk on through here. Okay. And of course, a bar. Of course, I'm going to hit that before I walk out of here. So, wow, this is just incredible. Walk up these beautiful stairs, wooden floor, to the live room. Oh my gosh. Oh. I'm not even a musician, and I would love to record in here. And as Teresa said, a floating floor here, baby grand piano back there. Just amazing. This grand opening day, there's the engineer room in there. And I wonder if we can take a peek in there. Here are the portal windows that she was talking about. Another awesome art piece. Hi. Can I take a peek in the engineering room? Where the board is? Oh, I'll just stand outside the door.
This is Kay. He's one of the engineers here, and then
No.
this is David.
How's it going, guys? No, it's okay. I'm good. They're busy. They got musician stuff going on. No, I'm good right here. I just wanted to peek. Okay, appreciate it.
Are you going up?
What's there? Yeah, this place goes on and on and on. Oh, the belfry, yes. Okay, left. Here we go. My video's still going good. The belfry. Noise. Oh my gosh, this is so awesome. Oh, nice. Okay, so I'm going to end my video here. There's a gift shop down there too. Look at this table. And, oh, the church studios. Yeah, in the live room. From up here, you can look down into the live room. How awesome is that? It's just walking through here, all these cool art pieces and the way that Teresa has put this all together. Another floor. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hell yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. This has got awesome written all over it. Oh. And a ladder to go up here. Oh, I hope I don't get in trouble. Okay. I'm not going to open it, but I assume this goes right out to the balcony, to the roof. Yeah, not going to do it. I'll do it sometime when Teresa's up here with me. Anyway, there you go. Tulsa rocks. This church studio's Teresa Knox is definitely a huge reason why, and the spirit of Leon Russell is in this building. This is a huge reason why Tulsa rocks. And you do too. Thanks for watching. Please share this around. I'm going to go get me a cocktail and a Church Studios t-shirt.